Welcome back, guys. I'm sorry for the hiatus I had there. I was in Mexico enjoying myself with Virginia, the other YouTuber girl that I've been seeing. Anyways, we have to start this video with the newest members to our channel, and here they are. We actually have 8 new people since last time. That's a lot. Actually, I can't remember if I said this one last time or not, so maybe you'll get 2 shoutouts. Anyways, we have Mighty Moto Films, Jordan Aldrich, Brett Litwin, the only Jeezy Pig, the only one, I guess. Dustin Evans, Cliff Hemian, he's like local to Fort Mac. He's like one of my homies. Clint Russell, and Brian Powell, newest. And then because there was like a transition period between Patreon and the join thing, I forgot to have this one made. So Ralph Brothers, you guys are the official last fuckboys going on the wall. You deserve it. I love you guys. I'll put you up there now. If I ever decide to sell my house, this is going to be a hard one to explain. I kind of feel bad that I left you guys without a video for so long. So we did order some parts. We have our turbo oil feed. I mean, that's the turbo oil drain. That was stupid of me. We did get a bulkhead fitting for the oil pan. So we just have to drill a hole, and then I hope this is going to work. It's just like a bulkhead fitting instead of like welding a bung on the pan. We have our turbo oil feed. I need to get a copper O-ring. We have one Walbro 455. It does say Performance World on it. However, it is a genuine Walbro pumps that they do sell. So, yep. Because we did order a triple pump hanger, we just have one for now. We can always add more later. So that's that. And then this is the biggest thing. Yes! We got a triple core radiator. I'm hoping this is going to do a lot of cooling. We do have a big fan over there that we might be able to work on this. I'm going to see actually. I'm going to put this over here in the door. Wow, that works almost perfectly on there. This was actually donated to the channel by one of my local buddies, Justin. He's also the one who donated the 2 nitrous bottles that were in the Supra, the 2 black ones. So shout out to you, buddy. This is actually gonna work really good. So let's do some test fitting and let's go from there. And you guys who ordered stickers off boostedlifestyle.net, I didn't forget about you. You guys are right here. Fuckboy gang. So we gotta get the good views to see how well this is gonna fit in there. So obviously this is gonna be the top because this is where our thingamajiggy is. What can we see through this camera? And this should fit in here, I hope, please. Uh-oh. Uh-oh, SpaghettiOs. We might have to do some cutting. That's not good. So for starters, we're probably just gonna pull this battery out of the way, I guess, for now. And all our hack-ass wiring. That! It's like an 8mm. Yep, I'm still using your ratchet. You know who you are. Where did my measurements go wrong here? So I ordered one that was 26 end tank to end tank, which was plenty of room because I think it's 20 from the downpipe to, yeah, it's 28 from downpipe to end, but it's these mounting brackets on the side that are messing me up. So what I can do is I can drill holes in this side and cut these tabs off. So I'm going to cut this one off first, I believe. I'm just going to start out by cutting off this one to give us some more flush this way possibility. Alright, I still got my earplugs in, so I'm yelling at y'all. And I need Lock, come on, lock. There we go. And I need my dick measuring tool. Got her. If we measure from here to here now, we have a little bit less than 28 inches. And then if we measure from the end of the downpipe to, we have a little less than 28 inches. So it technically should fit like this. I'll probably end up retract. Yeah, loser. I'm gonna probably end up cutting off this one too to give us more clearance. But let's see if it fits in there. Actually, it does not fit that bad. The only bad part about this now is this pipe has to make it to here, and then this one we'll have to rotate it downwards, get a rotator, and then it just has to go to here. But fitment wise, it looks great. It didn't come with a rad cap, which is disappointing. And that's going to be an issue trying to get this on and off if we sit it back this far. So I think this one's going to have to go, but because it looks like this straight part right here is kind of under this, we can almost use some angle iron to go from the top of the rad support down to the bottom, and then drill holes this way and mount it that way. So I'm gonna cut this one off too, and then we'll use angle iron from here down to the bottom and stick it out just a little bit more. I'm gonna get that fan and see how big that is. Justin actually sent me a link to what the fan is. Apparently it flows a lot of CFM, so like cooling on the streets is still gonna be okay. Plus our 3-core radiator, I hope we're gonna be fine. If we're not, because it doesn't get that hot in Canada. Like, I can't say a number because you're all in Fahrenheit and ass backwards land, but
America.
It's like, yeah. So let's jam that in there. Tons of room. So that works well. Out you come. So what I think I'm gonna do now after we cut the other end off is retest it with the battery tray in there. Be a good idea, right? To see if the battery fits with the so stupid, Kyle. Yeah, whatever, man. No. Sad. So this hits here, then it also hits the downpipe down there. So I'm wondering how far can we fit this in here? That's probably the best idea, is get a smaller battery. The battery fits great. Lots of room over there. Smaller battery it is. So we're gonna have to go with a smaller battery. That's just closer to the stock location over there. I like this location. I have to get some angle iron. I don't actually have any here, so that's boo. I wonder if that hose will fit on here. It looks too small. It looks too small.
That's what she said.
It is too small. What with this one? Now that we know this fits, we can pull this off for now. Now this turbo and that radiator are both Performance World, along with like most of the fittings that I get, the hand fittings. You get them from Mopac. They're like a Performance World dealer. And like I keep calling it eBay stuff, but it's actually Performance World brand, so it's probably all the same anyways. We have our feed, which it needs a copper O-ring, but it's gonna thread into here. This is the one they tell you to buy, so. And then the return, make sure it fits. I hate these little paper gaskets that come with these return flanges, but I'm gonna use it anyways. But don't put silicone on it because the silicone's gonna spread and get into your hole, and then your drain's not gonna drain right and you're gonna like ruin your turbo. But like on the Supra, I have an O-ringed one. It works a lot better, no leaks. Well, that's stupid. It doesn't even fit. This is the part number they told me to get. Cool. Awesome. Well, that's dumb. Well, that's a bummer. I wonder where it went wrong. I'm gonna look it up on the internet. I wonder what happens when I pull this number off. What's going on here, boys? I wrote it down on a notepad to see which one I needed. Let's see what one I wrote down. So I did write down 230. How did I go wrong here? Yep, I messed that one up because right here it says, oops. It says 240, which is the wider one. So it looks like I'm the one who done fucked up. Yeah, it's snowy out. Well, after that whole debacle, we end up just getting some cheap angle iron from Canadian Tire. Y'all don't have that. Y'all in the Americas.
America.
No Canadian Tire for you. Where do you even go if you don't have Canadian Tire? Anyways, we have to build some brackets now. Yay! The measurement a la Radiator. 26 and a half. Okay, so we have an idea here. This one, ow, it's hot, I just cut it. So this one's gonna go on this tab right here. And I'm actually gonna weld the back sides of the heads of the bolts to this one. That when we slide the radiator in, it can just slide over the bolts. And yeah, you just have to put the nuts on there. So this, I think, is gonna work. It'll work fine. I'm gonna do it, and I'm gonna show you how I do it. I'm gonna do it. I can't believe my very cheap Canadian Tire angle iron isn't like 90 degrees all the way. There's a little U shape in it. And it's like maybe 80 degrees. Liars. What we're gonna do anyways, a little tidbit long. Whoa! Camera, you almost fell over. Sorry, camera. So you can see down here, you can see there, and there where those two marks are. Oh my God. There's no better way to show you. Down in there where those two marks are, that's where we have to weld anyways. I'll be able to show you better when I get the radiator in there. First things first though, I'm gonna weld these bolt heads to this steel, hopefully. That's my plan. Oh, so it just goes in like this, and then we're gonna weld it to the frame, and then the radiator is just gonna slide over top of it on this side. And now we can retest fit it, see if it's gonna work, my plan. Ha, my plan worked. It fits. Now we just have to make another bracket over here. So this is our bracket, and with the nuts already welded, or the bolts already welded on the backside, I could push this as far as I could over. So it'll just slide in. It'll be a pain in the ass to tighten them. I'll have to come like through here to tighten them. But I'm gonna finish welding it up there. I'm gonna weld it all the way to here, to there. And that should hold. And then what I might do as well is throw a rubber a rubber O-ring on here too, between it, sandwich it, just to get a bit of the vibration out of the radiator. It became nighttime, and I have to work night shift tonight. But I'm dedicated. I need to get you guys this video. So, it looks super ugly, but it's not going anywhere. Yeah, we'll bolt that up and we'll start making our other side. Actually, yeah, we'll bolt it up and then start making the other side. Now we need to measure another one of these thingamajiggers. And it needs to be 18 and an 8. Cool. Our leftover piece is 18 and a half. So we just need to cut a little tidbit off this one. I can show you that this piece of metal in my hand, brought my glasses, it's gonna go so there's no real point being repetitive here, but I have to drill the 2 holes in this piece of angle iron now too. Have to line it up to my marks that I made. And the magic of editing. Now there's a couple things here we need to notch out. Right here for the cap a little bit, we need to grind that out a bit. Right here the tip of the radiator touches a little bit, and then where we're gonna weld to as well. So, okay, let's get you in here. Oh no, my camera fell. Alright, this should be our final fitment here. We did make some room for a cap. We cut that out there. And then here's our final piece. It's going to get welded right here. And then down there at the bottom. So, wish me luck, I guess. And that is it, son. It's in there. Well, let's just tack weld it on this side. But I really only have 20 minutes before I have to get ready to go to work. So it's like 5:30 right now. Got to catch my bus at 6:30. So maybe I have an hour, but like I have to make lunch still. All the good stuff. So it fits in there pretty nicely. Next time I'll put the turbo on the downpipe and we'll see like it actually fits in there good. There's a couple parts I have to order. I ordered the clocked drain for the water pump right here already, like the caulk inlet, so it can 360 swivel, and the turbo oil drain, and a couple of other little things. I have a big list that I need to buy, so that's on my agenda. I'm out of breath now. I'm dying. I'm probably lung poisoning or something. Anyways, gotta go. Peace easy. Get that V.